Welcome students. In our today's class we are going to learn adjective degree of comparison. Now before learning degree of comparison, what we have to learn? What are adjectives? So adjectives are the word that describes a person, an animal or a thing. So more we could say that adjectives add meaning to nouns and pronouns. Now let us start from here. Let's get started. I am teaching from a different book than your textbooks maybe because in this book you will get the things clearly. Okay. Rohit is 4 feet tall. This is a statement and we are not comparing Rohit with anyone. Okay. Let us adjust a bit. His brother Rohan is taller than him. What we are saying? That Rohan is taller than Rohit. Rohit is taller than his sister Radha. Again we are saying that Rohit is taller than his sister Radha. Then who is the tallest among these? Rohit, Rohan and Radha. Okay. Now these words tall, taller and tallest are the adjectives. Why? Because they are describing the person, how tall a person is. We use adjective to compare particular quality between people and things. Now look at these sentences. The maroon box is big, the pink box is bigger than the maroon one, and the blue box is bigger than the rest of three. In the first sentence we used big in the usual form of adjective. We are not comparing the size of the box with that of any other box. In the second sentence, what we are doing? We are comparing the pink box and the maroon box, and we are the size of the pink box and maroon box are being compared, and we use the adjective bigger. Okay. Now, in the third sentence, more than two boxes are being compared. How? The blue box is biggest of the three. So we are comparing more than two things. In the third sentence, more than two boxes are being compared and the adjective shows that the blue box is biggest in the size of the three boxes. Now, when we talk about the quality of one person or thing and do not make any comparison with others, we use positive degree. So our first degree is positive degree. When we are not comparing anything or person, no comparison is being made between two person or things. Now, what is our second degree? That is comparative degree. When we compare a particular quality in two people or things, we use comparative degree. Now, when we compare a particular quality in more than two people or things, we use the superlative degree, the third degree of adjective. Okay. Now, how many degrees are there? 3 degrees are there. Positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. When we are not comparing a thing, we are just making we are not making any kind of comparison. We are just making a statement that this is this. We are using positive degree. Now, in the second sentence, when we are making comparison between two things, then it is becoming comparative degree. And when we compare particular quality in more than two people or things, we use superlative degree. Okay. Now, there are some rules. Let us move to that. Now, as you can see, that degree of comparison are formed in the following ways. There are some ways in which degree of comparison are formed. What is the first? For most adjectives, this is the first rule. We can say rule. Okay, this is the first rule. Why? For most adjectives, we add ER. What do we add? We add ER to form comparative degree and EST to form the superlative degree. Here you can see we are making what is the positive degree of kind? Kind itself, because the normal degree. Kind is becoming kinder and kindest. Now we are making comparative degree by adding er. With kind we are adding er, then it is becoming its comparative degree, and kindest, the superlative degree. Suppose I am saying Nita is the kindest girl in her class. So we are making comparison between the kindness of the Nita has with the all of the students that are present in the class. Suppose I am saying that Ram is kinder than Sam. Then we are comparing between Ram and Sam. Then we will be using comparative degree. Okay, then that is our first rule, and you have to learn all of this. Now let us move to second rule. What is that? For adjectives ending with y, we drop the y and add ier. Adjectives that are ending with y, what we do? We drop the y and then add ier. Okay. You can see here clearly. Okay, happy is becoming happy are. In the case of comparative degree, happy are, we are dropping the y, we are adding ier. And in the case of superlative degree, what it is becoming? We are adding iest to form the superlative degree. Then it is becoming happiest. Similarly, what we are doing? We are dropping the y and we are adding iest. This is the rule number 2. Now what is rule number 3? Let us move here. Rule number 3 is, for adjectives ending in consonant, we double the consonant and add er to form comparative degree and est to form superlative degree. As you can see, big is ending with a consonant because G is a consonant, and we are doubling the consonant. In the case of comparative and superlative, then adding er and est. This is our rule number 3. Now let us move to 4. Rule number 4. For words ending in e, just a minute. For words ending in e and r, for words ending in e, we add r for comparative and superlative degree. For superlative degree, we are adding st. Because what we are doing in the previous cases, we are adding er and est. But as it is ending in e already, what we will add? We add r and st. Large, larger and largest. Okay. Now, rule number 5. For some adjectives, we add word more before the adjective to form the comparative degree and most to form the superlative degree, like beautiful, more beautiful and most beautiful. Okay. Now, for some adjectives, that was our rule number 5. Okay, what we are doing? We are adding more and most in front of the adjective to form the comparative and superlative degree. Now, some adjectives change completely in comparative and superlative degree. So the words completely changes, like good becomes better and best. These are grammatical rule. There was no particular reason why this is happening, but this happens in this way, like good, better and best. Bad becomes worse and worst. You have to remember these things because these are trickier, because they are completely changing. We are not adding anything to them, but they are changing by itself. Good, better and best. Bad, worse, worst. Little, less, least. Much, more and most. Okay. Now let us solve some of the degree of comparison, some of the exercises to better understand it better. Okay. As you can see, the adjective is given here. The adjective is given here, we have to choose the correct degree of comparison and fill in the blanks. Now what is our first exercise? A dash man knows when to speak. I think here it should be positive degree, because we are not comparing that man with anyone, and the adjective that is given here is wise. So we will be writing a wise man knows when to speak. Now this is the dash moment of my life. So the person who is talking, I think he is suggesting it is the happy moment of his life. So it is the most happy moment of his life. So what will be writing? What is the superlative form of happy? What is that? What we have to do? We have to drop the y and add iest. Happiest moment of my life. Now Pravir is dash to animals than Sujit is. When we are forming comparative degree, what do we have to add? We have to add than. Okay, now so when it is there is a than, we have to assume it will be comparative degree. Then we have to write kind. What we will be adding? We will be adding er to form the comparative degree. Now who is dash Shobha or Shalini? So the comparison is made between Shobha and Shalini, and we are asking who is more intelligent. So this is one of those words where we are adding more or most before the adjective. It will be more intelligent. Ajita is the dash archer in the school. Ajita is the best archer in the school, because we will be using the superlative degree good, better and best. It is one of those examples where the word completely changes. Mr. Khanna is a dash person. Mr. Khanna is a thoughtful person. We may keep it. The thoughtful is the correct one, correct adjective. The Nile is the dash river in the world. As we all know, the Nile is the largest river or the longest river. So G is consonant. What we will be doing? We will be adding est, longest. Now the last example, what is that? Renu is a dash girl. Renu is a gentle girl. Okay. Now let us move to the next exercise. What we have to do here? Fill in the blanks with correct adjectives and given degree of comparison. So from here we have to choose the correct adjectives, and the degree of comparison is mentioned here that we have to put. The lioness was dash with her first cub than with her second. What will be here? The lioness was gentle. What was the rule? If the word is ending with the E, we will be adding ER for comparative degree. We will be adding only R for comparative degree. So lioness was gentler with her first cub than with her second. This is dash sum in the chapter, superlative degree. What will be the correct word? This is the difficultest. No, that is wrong. This is the most difficult, because this is the adjective where we add more or most. Okay. Now let us move to the next page. Mount Everest is the, let us see the words. Mount Everest is the, what we have to do? We have to add superlative degree, then Mount Everest is the highest. The chimney is black and very dirty, because we are said here to use positive degree. That chimney is cleaner. Why? Because comparative degree, we are comparing between two chimneys. Pritam is a dash boxer than Som. So what word will be choosing? We'll be choosing good. So what is the comparative degree of good? Better. When I feel dash in the afternoon, I have a light snack. When I feel hungry in the afternoon. Okay. So this was our words. This was the adjectives that we have to put in the given formats. Okay students, that's all for this video. We'll come with another video on articles. Bye bye.